Hi everybody, lovely to see everybody here again. I've got a poem here, which you can see goes over 3 pages. It's like a little story in a poem. And what inspired it was when I heard a little article on the radio pointing out the difficulties for children of separated or divorced parents, and how some of them have actually been observed at places like Toddington services, being dropped off by one parent on one side of the M1 and having to walk across the walkway to the other side alone to go to the parent they're going to visit, the father generally speaking. And it just made me think about it a bit, and I wrote this poem in response to that. It's called Contact Saturdays. 1. When Santa didn't call. Switch mind lights off on Christmas Eve and cry, "Stop that!" to silence night, when Daddy's wife sticks stuff in my stocking. Mummy said, "Do her other lovers know that your Daddy's in her bed?" I hold on to Mummy in my head and scream, scream, "Get out of my head!" and dream, dream before contact days and cry. Inside, my guts are out, spread on my contact bed. Under dead of night, my stone tears drop on his new wife, falling from lips that recite, "Where are your other lovers?" Plastic gift scissors slash her new red dress, and she says, "You poor little brat," on Christmas Day, and she says, "Get her home to your wife, stop doing my head in." And my lips recite, "Where are the other lovers?" and scream, scream, that stockings are Santa's job, and cry, and dream, dream that I marry Daddy and I am his wife. Under dead of day, stone tears fall on contact bed. 2. When Daddy left me. Perfect rainbows cover my wall, my windows, my proper bed, and my scream scream whispers shapes of things unsaid. And in dream dreams, I married Daddy, and I'm not his wife. Twist lengths of hair over mist of tears. Get out of my head! Beneath my skin, summer is splinters of ice, and I cry, falling on words children don't know. What's a whore, bitch, lover? Love is good, so why so cross about Daddy's lovers? And Mummy screams, "Fucking shit, get out of my head!" And I wrap the curtain round me. And Daddy cries, and I cry, "Don't go!" And he goes. "Fuck you then," Mummy says. And I dream that Daddy's lover is me in my head. Beneath my skin, my soul is splinters of whore, bitch, lies. 3. When sister is born. Then Mummy finds you in her tummy and tells new wife that she's got Tom's, not Daddy's child. Where are the other lovers? My lips recite, and scream, scream, get out of my head. And I rip rainbow curtains and drop stone tears on my bed. And dream, dream, and scream, scream at what Mummy said. And then I cry, and I cry, and I cry. And then you cry, and you cry, and you cry, and you cry. And Daddy's used wife rocks your little cradle by my bed. And at dead of night, I colour your dreams with the rainbow in my head. 4. Transfer window. And Tom stole you for weekends, and you were picked up from home and allowed to drive tractors on Tom's farm, and I was dropped off at moto services, and I was on the wrong side of the M1, and I worried that a stranded weirdo would get me and touch my pee-pee and claim me for his girl. and I made it across the footbridge and turned to wave, and Mummy was gone. And Daddy bought me a Barbie, and Daddy bought me apps, and Daddy gave me a SIM card, and I stole his new iPhone 5S, and he got me Happy Meals, and I said, Mummy says I'm vegan, and they didn't work, and he said, don't tell. And then Tom, not Daddy, said I was his too, and Daddy said, oh no, she's my possession. And Daddy said, 9/10 of the law, and takes paternity test and makes Mummy smile. And it was like she'd known, and Tom had known all the while that Tom and her were there when I was made. And stone tears fell from my eyes, and Mummy said, don't make a bloody fuss. And I wrapped the torn curtain round me, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and my rainbow died. 5. Fair exchange. Then we went to Tom's farm, and you smugly showed me round, and I timidly stroked the horses and envied your ease with the stock. And you smugly showed me round, and I envied your ease with the stock. And then we got a most terrible shock, worse than anything, and I envied your ease with the stock. And worse than anything, Daddy took a paternity test, and you can guess the rest. 6. Rainbow's End. So now I go to Tom's to drive the tractor, and you get a Big Mac with Daddy, and Tom is mad with Mummy for shagging her husband when he was falling in love with Mummy, and Daddy is mad with Mummy for shagging Tom when he was making sweet love to Judy. And I suggest a maternity test so that I can go to Judy's flat and see Daddy and get Big Macs and get my rainbow back. We're Bamboozle. I'm Liz, and this is Derek, my husband, as you know. Last time we were here, we played quite late on, and poor Derek wasn't feeling too good, so we get an even bigger treat this time. It feels good.
Better now.
Yeah. Right, okay. I need to be We're going to do a Savage Garden song called Truly Madly Beaten.
Strong, I will be faithful, girl, I'm counting on you begin.
one more for you now. Only You, by Yazoo. And all the songs have been rearranged for Bamboozle so that I can actually join in. By my expert musician.